Two adults and a 16-year-old minor stand accused of murdering 13-year-old Christopher Chi. They were charged today, but only the minor, who was charged for the crime in the presence of his mother, appeared before Senior Magistrate Patricia Rana in the Orange Walk Magistrate Court. The minor's family has retained the services of attorney Marcel Cardona.
The magistrate indicated to him that for the offense of murder, with which he has been charged with, she does not have the jurisdiction to grant him bail. No? So he has been remanded up until, I believe, November 5th of this year. No?
You mentioned that three of them are jointly charged for murder, but only one of them came to court. What happened to the other two?
I believe that the other two are adults, are persons over the age of 18, and accordingly they shall be arraigned separately from the minor. So the minor was processed this afternoon, and the other two will be processed separately. I do not know the details as to the other two, though, because I do not represent the other two individuals. I only represent the minor.
A chilling fact in this case is that those accused were close friends of the young boy and also live in Yoke Creek Village. Police say evidence is showing they turned on him for drug-related reasons. Still, the family and those close to them cannot comprehend how or why this has happened.
That's the big question right now. Why? That's all the family want to know why, because they never had conflict, they don't have no problem. That's the serious situation. That's the point of interest right now, to know what was wrong or what is the case. But like for me, there was no case because they were friends.
Not a troublesome guy.
No. That's like we say. What? That's the big question. Why? Yeah, because none of the family has problem. Not the parents, nobody.
Chi's family was present at this afternoon's arraignment but refused to comment on the new development in the investigation. In our interview with the deceased brother Ephraim Chi on Wednesday, he said that, unsuspecting of what had happened to his little brother, they sought one of the accused. That individual, though reluctant at first, had wound up joining their search for the child.
And his mother's a good friend with me, and said, well, we're trying to find Christopher because Christopher is missing. And say, where you think Christopher went or something like that. And say, well, she said, we got a friend probably in Orange Rock where he is over there. And say, well, let's go. And he's willing. He never says he's willing to go in the car. He get in with the car with us. And we drove the Orange Rock and we went to different places. And we come back again. Up to there, he denied that he don't know nothing.
Young Christopher's badly decomposed body was found 5 days later. He had been beaten to death and disposed of in a culvert along a sugar road several miles from his home. The accused minor's attorney says he has denied playing a part in his friend's death.
I spoke with my client very briefly, and my client maintains the position that he is not responsible for the murder or the death of, or for having caused the death to Mr. Christopher Chi. No? Accordingly, I will have to take further instructions in relation to that as time goes by. No? But the police could only allot me a certain amount of time, and during that time, that was in a nutshell what the client informed me of, no? That he is not guilty of the offense with which he has been charged with.
Dalila Ical for News 5.